If you're new to this channel, please give a thumbs up, subscribe. This will help motivate me to create more content and will also grow the channel. Alright, with this out of the way, by the end of this video, you will have a basic understanding of how snapping works within Blender. Alright, so the first thing we need to do is come over here, click this and select vertex because we will be snapping to vertex. Alright, so first we will select this object and bring it in line with this object. Okay, so press G to move and then press Z. So we are moving in the Z axis, and then while we are closer to the vertex over here, hold Control key on your keyboard. This is important. So as you can see, you hold the key, release the key, hold the key, release the key. So when you hold, it turns on snapping, and then with your mouse click to accept the change and it is perfectly snapped. Okay, the same way what we will do is select this object, press tab, go into the edit mode. Let's select this vertex and let's snap this to this point over here. Okay, so we'll press G to move, and without restricting to any axis, this is free moving. So let me just bring in a better position. Okay, now let me try again. Press G and then it's moving freely. When I come closer over here, I'll hold the Control key and it will snap. With the mouse click, left mouse click, it will accept the change, and this is how we can snap. And of course, if you want to snap to edge, we can do the same thing. Let's select this vertex and we will move it in this direction. Press Z and with the middle mouse button click, it is restricting to X axis, and as I'm closer, I will hold the Control key and it will snap, as you can see. Alright, so this is how the snapping works to whichever you want to snap. Most of the time I am using the vertex to snap. You can also turn this on, snapping, which is always on. For example, let's use this moving gizmo and let's move this up, bring this closer, and as I go closer to the nearest point, it starts to snap whichever vertex. Alright, so it can be annoying, so you can turn this off and just use the hotkey Control key on your keyboard. So whenever you're closer, when you want to snap, you can just hold the Control key and it snaps. Okay, one last important thing that I would like to show. Let me move this out of the way and let me duplicate this. Okay, so for example, if I want to snap the bottom with the bottom over here, see what happens. Let me start moving the object. Press G to move and Z in the Z axis, and when I hold the Control key to snap, see what happens. It is snapping with the top. I want to snap with the bottom, so let me try again. Bring this up and I'm holding the Control key. It is not snapping until I bring the mouse closer to the vertex, and it starts snapping, and again it is not snapping with the bottom. The reason is, what I understood is, initially when you are starting to move the object, whichever vertex is closer, it will snap to that. So now at the moment the top is closer to the target location, it will always snap to it. So for example, let me move this and bring the bottom closer to the target, and now let's try and see what happens. Press G and Z to move, and as I bring the mouse closer, and now it is snapping to the bottom. I want to snap to the top, it won't. So if I bring let's bring the top closer. See, now the top is closer than the bottom. So now if I start moving and hold the Control key, it will snap. So when you bring the mouse closer to the target, then only snapping turns on. Even if you are holding the control key, it will not snap until you bring the mouse closer to the vertex. All right. So this is something we should note, otherwise it will be annoying that why it is not snapping to our desired vertex. Anyways, thank you for watching. See you in the next video. Bye bye.